man. That's what makes it good. Hey, what is up, everybody? This is John from Magic Tech Review, and we have a nice little show for you tonight. We're gonna go over some hot topics, definitely hot topics of the night, and of the week basically. LG, man, is killing it with this new phone that we see, so that's awesome. And then we also have some Motorola news. We'll have some other news topics and whatnot, and we have our favorite guest. What's up, CVTECH?
Hey, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good night.
Oh man, I am, man. I am because you're here, bro.
Oh,
nothing but brotherly love.
Yeah, man.
How's that beard going, dude?
It's going, man. It's coming in nice. Oh, well, I hate my microphone, but yeah, it's doing all right. It's about time for the trim up on the sides, but other than that,
okay. Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. All right. So, anyways, man. So, just initial thoughts before we even look at these phones and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? What was your reaction when you seen LG Q Stylus?
Well, my first initial thoughts on the LG Q Stylus was great. Just another ordinary LG phone, but it looks promising. You know, I mean, it's going to have a decent, 1.8 octa-core processor. I don't really tell which processor it's going to be. I'm guessing maybe a 450, maybe a 625, maybe even a 700 series, but it's going to probably be decent, and having 3 gigabytes of RAM and, enough storage and be able to add a SD card storage and having that really nice full view display and a metal design. I'm hopeful. I'm just kind of wondering if it's going to be like the LG Q6, where it's going to be just an unlocked phone, where anybody can buy it and put it on a carrier, or if it's going to be actually carrier branded like the like the Stylus series is.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, man. That's what I was thinking. We're actually going to go ahead and screen share so you guys can actually see what the phone actually looks like. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet or not, but you know what I'm saying, if this is your first time seeing it, obviously. Oh, before I forget, go ahead and leave a like on the video if you enjoy the content. Go ahead and subscribe to become part of the Magic Tech Review family. Comment down below, even if you're in a live chat or if you're in the replay crew, you know what I'm saying, what you think about this. And don't you dare leave this live stream without subscribing to CVTECH. You already knew.
Yeah.
I love how CVTECH gets all wide-eyed and grin, like, you know what I'm saying.
Well, you can't see my eyes, but yeah, I'm grinning. And I'm like, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, man, we got to give CVTECH some love, man, just for showing up. You get a participation medal, man, just for showing up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I love being here, man. It's been a while.
Absolutely, it's been here a while. What's up, Joy? What's up, everybody? What's up, Karen? What's up, Mario? What's up, Tech Rants? What's going on? The MTR Ninjas, yes. So the LG Q Stylus, man, I think it's gonna be. Oh man, it's gonna be better than Stylus 4. So is it gonna compete with the LG Stylus 4? Is it gonna take some of the sales away from the LG Stylus 4? Is it gonna make the LG Stylus 4 seem a little bit more like watered down? I mean, then again, is Cricket and Metro, are they gonna get different ones, or are they gonna just be at a store? Like, is it just gonna be at a store? There's so many variables here, and there's 3 of them. There's the LG Q Stylus, Q Stylus Plus, and the Q Stylus A for the USA, right? Q Stylus A, it's USA. I hope that doesn't mean this the USA version.
Well, I believe that the Stylus 4 will be a better seller for the fact that they're going to bring it out more. Cricket's going to bring it out more. Metro's going to bring it out more. I have a feeling that the Q Stylus is going to be like the LG Q6. The Q6 came out under the radar. Not many people knew about the Q6. It sold for around $300. You can get it for around $229 now, even $200 in some places. And it was an unlocked phone. No carrier actually carried the Q6. And so I believe that, the Q Stylus is going to be in that $250 price range because it is a Stylus phone. And Metro, Boost and Cricket will get different variants of the Stylus 4 than Metro. Not by much, but I do know that Metro will get the 32 gigabyte version, while the Cricket and Boost version will get the 16 gigabyte version. So we're still stuck on the 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of internal storage, while the Metro will have the double storage version. So I do know that for a fact.
So is it just going to be the storage that's a little bit higher, or is it going to be the RAM and everything?
I believe that the RAM for the Metro version is still at 2 gigabytes, so it's going to be the same. I don't really mind 2 gigabytes of RAM. I mind more storage. I mean, because I have phones right now with 2 gigabytes of RAM that work perfectly fine with all the apps that I use. So I'm not like a RAM hog where I got to have like 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM to power a phone. But it's the storage that I care about. 32 gigabytes, 64 gigabytes. Is what I mainly care about, and a decent processor. I mean, honestly, if I could have a phone that's perfect for me, it would be like a phone with a 625 processor with 3 or 4 gigabytes of RAM and about 64 gigabytes of ROM. That would be about right for what I would like.
True. I mean, and I see some comments here talking about why would they release the LG Stylo and the LG Q Stylus at the same time, and I definitely have to agree, man. I don't see it like it's like they're shooting themselves in the foot. Like, I'd love to see the variants and stuff like that, but why not just drop the G Stylo 4, see how it does, and then do the Q Stylus? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
why do them at the same time?
Well, see, I got a feeling that the Stylo 4 will be a good seller because it's going to be on Cricket, Boost, Metro. It's going to be promoted. It's going to be announced. It's going to be all that stuff. So I'm guessing. See, you know, my
how about
guess.
this? How about this? Maybe Stylo 4 is going to be the prepaid option, Metro, Boost, Cricket, and the LG Q Stylus is going to be Sprint, Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile.
Possibility. You know, possibility. I still believe it's going to be an unlocked variant phone and not carrier branded at all. That's my opinion and my thoughts on it. But hey, that would be nice if the more mid-range Q Stylus was on an actual postpaid carrier instead of being on prepaid.
Well, it wouldn't be nice then, because then we're not going to be able to get our hands on it for real.
Yeah, but the Stylo 4 is going to be out. So I mean, honestly, from what I've seen, pictures of the Stylo 4 and the Q Stylus are very similar. The same 6.2-inch display, the same metal type design. It looks about the same. It's just that it's going to be a little bit more optimized, a little more powerful, if you will, processing department. You know, RAM, ROM is going to be a little bit more on the Q Stylus than the Stylo 4.
Hold on, let me answer this question. Ulises, no hablo, pues yo hablo español, pero no puedo hablar mucho español porque todos no saben español. Entonces, yo hablo inglés no solamente. So, sorry about that. I can't talk Spanish to just Ulises. You know what I'm saying? They're asking me questions in Spanish, but they said that they want the 7.0 or whatever on the ZTE Blade X Max. So
I didn't understand a word you said, man.
Grand X Max 2. I was just talking to her. I was just talking to her or him. I don't even know.
And it sounds good, man. I like the way it sounded. That sounded awesome.
Oh. But yes, just so you guys know, I am bilingual. So if you ever have a question like that or whatever, you can drop it in the comments. I am bilingual, so I can definitely understand and answer back. Did you get my email? Oh my golly, wow, no, I have not. Did you just email me some goody info that I just don't know about, man? Don't tell me, man. Don't tell me that.
What's up, Tech Twan? Got the LG V30. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I mean the Revel Plus should keep freezing up. I was kind of afraid of that. You know, I was kind of afraid it's going to happen. But the V30 is a good phone. Most definitely, no doubt.
Oof. I got that juice right now. I got that juice. Ooh, somebody just sent me a whole bunch of information or whatever for the week. So on Cricket. Oh my god. I'm just gonna take a peek, guys, just to make sure there's nothing in here that's like hot and juicy. Oh, let me see. I'm looking at it right now. I can't show it on camera, but let's see here. Let's see if anything is summer phone sale. Summer phone sale. It's a spicy one. I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna make a video tomorrow. It says it says confidential all over the place. Confidential.
I'm gonna answer a question here, John. JJ King says Moto G6 I might get tomorrow. Is it worth the upgrade from the Moto E4? Now, JJ King, are you meaning the Moto G6 Play or the actual Moto G6, or are you meaning the E4 or E4 Plus?
Oh my god! Information. Oh my god, guys! Another phone's dropping, and I can't even say. Oh my god! Dang it!
Got me interested, man.
I'm licking my lips right here, man. Wow! All I can say.
Can you at least give us a carrier?
Well, Cricket, of course. That's what I'm saying. I got the information. It's Cricket information. Like,
oh, okay.
This is like confidential. This is like you can't this is like super duper top secret. Like nobody on the internet, nobody anywhere knows about this. Read them specs. Ooh, let's see here. Ooh, 6-inch. Ooh, HD plus. Ooh. Oh my god. I'm getting oh my god.
Hang on a minute, John.
Sorry.
JJ King. So JJ King E4, not E4 Plus, and the Moto G6 Best Buys unlocked. Ain't the Plus or the Play? Then it's definitely an upgrade. From what I've seen, if you get the actual Moto G6, yes, it's a major upgrade. I won't say a major, but I'm not really sure of all the specs on the Moto G6. But I'm gonna go ahead and taste a lot better than the E4. It's going to run the latest version of Android, of course, and it's going to have much better specs, much better cameras and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a definite upgrade.
Whew. 18:9 aspect ratio. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm about to pass out.
Oh man, I tell you, it must be something crazy, man, for you to be acting like that.
Oh my god, man. Whew. Fingerprint readers and oh my god, yes, man, yes. Oreo. Oh my god.
If Apple makes the SE2, would you buy it? Me, yes, depending on how they make it. If they make it without Touch ID, probably not.
Okay, yeah, this phone's definitely gonna be hot. I'm not gonna talk about it. No, I'm not even gonna look at my phone no more. That's it. All right. That's it.
Probably for a hot price too. I'm gonna guess if it's that hot. For knowing Cricket, it's gonna be hot. Gonna be a hot price.
Yes. So, wow. Well, yeah. This is definitely gonna have to leak this later on and get all types of recognition from that one, buddy. Ooh.
JJ King. Yeah, I mean that's my personal opinion on the G6. I mean, it's really best, like you say, if you want to try it out, it's best to just try it out and see for yourself. Because I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, it's a much better phone than the E4. But I've never used a G6, only a G6 Play, and the G6 over the regular E4, yes, is an upgrade. The G6 Play over the E4, it will definitely. The G6 is even better than the E4 Play over the G6. I get that words out here. The G6 is better than the G6 Play, of course. So, of course, the regular E4, it will be better.
I could tell you guys this phone that I'm looking at right now is going to come out in 9 days. 9 days. That's all y'all have to wait. 9 days, guys. So you got on the 15th. You guys are going to see this phone I'm talking about right here. And I'm like, I'm man, my whole. I think I just wet myself, man. I think
he's nerding out over there, man.
Yeah, I am.
Mill Hustles,
you want to join us, man, real quick? But let's go ahead and screenshot. I'm gonna send Mill Hustles a thing just in case he wants to join us. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just don't be eating ribs tonight, bro.
The price is very low for what it offers. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind knowing myself. And finding out if it's gonna be like any good port-in prices, which I doubt at the beginning, but you know, because two phones right now I'm wanting to get is that one, whatever it is, because it does sound really good already. You know, I don't even know the freaking name of the phone, and of course the Stylo 4 when it drops on Metro, but I don't know about that yet.
What up, Mill Hustles? What's going on? Oh. He muted himself real quick. He's getting, but yeah. So yeah.
I agree. Samsung needs to make a really good budget phone 2018. I mean, they need to make a different J3 or a J8 or something for like the around the $100, $200 price point to really kind of compete with, because Samsung ain't doing nothing right now. I mean, their cheapest phone right now, I believe this new is the A8, and it's like $550, so that's not even cheap.
All right, we're gonna screen share for a second here, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look.
Either.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's going on? It doesn't take LTE either.
Oh, it don't?
What's
okay,
that?
my bad. My bad. The Samsung A8.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's exclusive to India.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Indians, they gotta get their phone on too, man.
It's Robert Allen. It's on Cricket. He said Cricket a minute ago.
Yes, right. Yeah.
Cricket finally making a comeback.
Oh, bro, this phone is it's hot, bro. I'm telling you, hot. I'm getting like juicy wet over here. You know what I'm saying? I can't even sit in my seat right now. That's how excited I'm getting about this phone right now.
Cardinal King. No, I didn't hear that the unlimited LTE plan with Text Now, $39. What do they use? What does Text Now use? I don't really know much about Text Now. If you're following me on Twitter or Instagram, you can shoot me a DM about it if you want to. That way I can read it later.
Get all up in the DMs, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, talking about getting information.
When was the last time that Cricket had a great year with phones? I think I may have still been working for them. Like this was like probably when I first started working for them.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, a couple years. They haven't been like the best, but I'm telling you, man, this phone right here is hot. I have not seen anything.
2016 was the last great year Cricket had as far as phones.
That's what I was
2017
thinking.
really bad. Like
Yeah.
really
2017
bad.
was awful.
Yeah, they had like 2 or 3 good phones. You know, they had the Blade X Max, they had the Idol 5. What else did they have? And that's pretty much it as far as budget goes.
See, I don't understand why everybody's comparing. I don't understand why everybody's comparing this LG Stylus Q to the Note. You know what I'm saying? It's not a Note. It's just a phone with a pen on it.
It's
Like-
nowhere near a Note.
And it's not even in the same price. It's not going to even be in the same price range. They literally say mid-range, low budget friendly. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
If I had to
I
give
don't
my
know.
price on the, if I had to give my price range, in my opinion, on the LG Q Stylus price is going to be around $250 to $300, because the LG Q6 came unlocked and it was like $300 at launch, and now you can get it for like $200 all day long. So I'm gonna say that the Q Stylus, it's got better specs. I don't know about better specs, but it's gonna be a newer phone. I want to say $300.
Look, let me go against the grain for a second, okay? I don't want to sound like a broken record. If you have money to buy an LG Stylo 4, buy an LG V10 instead.
Yep. Mhm.
Because
Agreed.
I just received the LG V10 today, the one that my boss ordered from my side job of kitchens, bathrooms, granite countertops, which you can check out at granitemastercraft.com. Sorry for the cheap plug. But
all right.
that phone, it came out in 2016. It's still excellent in 2018. The camera is incredible. The battery is so-so.
I hate to interrupt you here, man. Now the LG V20 was released in December of 2016. So when was the V10? It had to be
2015 then.
Yeah, it had to be the end of 2015 when it released, because the V20 honestly is not much more expensive than the V10. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. I've not used the LG phone. I've not used the LG phone better than the V series, my opinion.
Yeah, it's much better than the G series by
Oh yeah.
miles.
Oh yeah.
Like we were comparing the V10 to his Stylo 3, which got damaged. That's why he had to exchange it. But it blew the Stylo 3 out of the water, like completely. It was 10 times better than the G5 I used to have.
Yeah, I mean, the V20 is such a solid phone. I mean, I love that phone. I use it every day. The battery life is meh, but look what you're pushing. You're pushing a quad HD display. You're pushing a 5.7-inch display. You're pushing all this stuff, you know, and the cameras are wow. I mean, the cameras are just amazing. I mean, the V10, V20, wow.
All right. So somebody asked me what's my Instagram. Obviously, guys, my Instagram, my Twitter, everything's going to be Magic Tech Review. That's everything I ever have. I have social media. I have apps. I have a website. Everything is always going to be Magic Tech Review, like literally. So if you want to find me, but oh man, and I'm screen sharing this stuff right now, so we're gonna be looking a little bit at the specs right here, real quick. So
we got the textured black one, CV, the textured black V10.
Yeah,
the really nice one with the design in the back. Guess how much we paid for it?
I want to say $120.
$150.
I was gonna say 150. Dang it!
We got the 64 gig version.
That's what my V20 is, 64 gigabyte model. You can't beat it, man. You can't beat it. It's just thing gonna happen. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not factory unlocked. It's AT&T unlocked.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna list the phones right quick or whatever. So the chipset is going to be either 1.5 gigahertz or 1.8, and then all of them apparently are going to have the 6.2 18:9 aspect ratio, full HD plus, full vision display. Basically, it's going to have so the Stylus Plus is going to have the 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, and then the other two are going to be the Stylus and the Stylus A, which I'm not really even sure what the difference is. I see the camera's going to be the difference. I have 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigabytes of storage. So and then the other differences are going to be the camera. So the Plus is going to have the 16 with the 8 and the front. Oh, okay, front 5 or 8 or 5. Huh, that's weird. It says either. So it doesn't. They're not even sure yet. So it looks like the Stylus Plus and the Stylus is going to have 16 in the back and an 8 in the front or 5 in the front. The Stylus QA is going to be like the cheaper version. It's going to have a 13 in the back and a 5 on the front. So where do you guys see this going? Like, do you see this just on LG website or what?
I don't know. I mean, I see that as being a really good phone. I mean, I see it. They're finally doing something. And they're also going to be 2 of them going to be Aurora Black. One's going to be the Moroccan Blue. That should look really nice. I think it's going to be a solid phone. I mean, it's already rocking, the wide angle lenses and all that kind of stuff on it. So, I mean, in the mil spec 810, that's the same thing as the V20. I mean, that thing's built like a brick, man.
That's going to be nice, man. Yeah, it's
definitely
going to be nice. So, yeah, is this going to outshine the G? That's why I wanted to pull up these specs and everything. Is this going to outshine the LG Stylo 4? You know what I'm saying? Is this just going to be like, LG Stylo 4, like, yeah, I mean, are they going to market it right? Or, LG doesn't market, bro.
The Stylo 4 is confirmed. I know that there was a few videos that got leaked out with what is it called? Brochures.
Yeah. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. I'm just saying, is this going to compete with the LG Stylo 4 though?
Probably. Where's is the Q? Is it going to be with a carrier, or is it just completely unlocked where you have to buy it online, or what's going on?
We don't know. That's what I was mentioning earlier when we were talking about it. I have a feeling since the LG Q6 was an unlocked variant, not on any carrier, the LG Q Stylus might go the same route as being an unlocked device and not being carrier supported, while the Stylo will be. So it's kind of one of them toss-up things. We really don't know.
Hey, hold on. Here's another scenario. What if it's the same phone just renamed?
It's going to have better specs. It's going to be spec better.
What if it could be a Stylo 4 Plus? That's it. What if they do that?
Never know.
Never know. Yeah, it says the LG Q Stylus will launch on a limited basis starting this month in North America and Asia, followed by other key regions in the third quarter, depending on market. The LG Q Stylus will be available in 3 configurations, blah, 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 blah. Pricing and other purchase details will be announced locally at the time of availability. So,
Tech Right's in the house.
Hey, Tech Right, I missed you. What's up, bro? Let's see. Q Stylus will be released in Asia and the US. Also has better specs. It looks different. Unlocked device might. Okay, so Tech Right thinks it's going to be an unlocked device. Hey, that'd be awesome if you can go buy the Target, Best Buy, you know what I'm saying, places like that. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be an unlocked variant like the Q6. I believe it's going to be just an unlocked variant. Hopefully, if it is an unlocked variant, it'll be CDMA and GSM compatible.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we definitely, especially me being a more of a CDMA guy these days. I really need more unlocked phones to have CDMA capability.
Yeah, I think it's kind of sad that 99.5% of phones out there that's unlocked is only GSM only. There ought to be a lot more that supports all 4 major carriers.
That's actually like a big feature now. So let's go ahead and move the conversation over to this Motorola phone, I guess that dropped. I'm not as excited about the Moto Play, whatever Z3 Play, because I'm not going to go on postpaid. It was like a Verizon only, pretty much, or what?
Honestly, real quick, back to the stylus. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the Stylo 4 Plus. I just took a little glimpse at it. You know, spec wise, it's great, but as far as design goes, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, so Motorola, the Verge. Here we go. So the Verge. Okay, so TechRight says they will be limited as well. I heard. Thank you for the $2 donation, by the way, sir. Greatly appreciated. I'm over here broke, man.
And now, you know, ZT has to pay, what is it, 1.2, 1.4 billion. Hopefully they'll be back up and running soon as well.
Yeah, man. We wanted to fit like everything inside this title, man, but there's only so much. And plus, I got to put live with CVTECH. I got to have that in the front. You know what I'm saying? Bring you guys in. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you guys want to see.
Gotta know I'm in here. You'll see me anyway. But...
Well, they can't see you right now because I'm going over this stuff right here. So we got the Moto Z3 Play right here. What are you guys' thoughts? Go ahead. Thoughts and opinions.
I don't know any specs on it. I don't really know anything about it, really. I mean, it's gonna be Verizon.
Well, we talked about it. Remember, we talked about it a little bit, you know, early before we started, but
I didn't forgot what it was now.
I mean, it's got pretty much mid-range specs. You know, 3,000 milliamp battery, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of space. That's nothing really, you know, innovative.
Oh yeah, you got your 18:9 aspect ratio. Obviously, that's like a big thing right now. You got your full HD plus AMOLED display. You got 6-inch thing. You got your smaller bottom bezel, so the chin is going away. Let's see here. You got your fingerprint sensor on the side instead of on the bottom now. Hey, Richard Tech and Games, look at that with the that's the sponsor right there, guys. So if you want to have your name in green like that and you want to really support the channel on a monthly basis, you can go ahead and hit that sponsor button.
Huh? Open the phone lines, bro.
Open the phone lines.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, Cardinal King's in here. What's up, Cardinal King? Cardinal King. Keep saying, I always say Cardinal for some reason. But yeah, thank you for that sponsorship. If you sponsor the channel, you won't get blocked by Nightbot. I don't know, and we're gonna have some other features and stuff like that. But yeah, hit the sponsor button if you'd like to become a sponsor and have that emoji that Richard just put. Oh my god, that emoji, man! I gotta change that emoji. Just taking a piss on Cricket real quick. Oh boy. Let's see here. As for the side fingerprint sensor, says I don't hate it. The sensor seemed to work fine during my demo. So the Verge got to demo the phone, obviously. But yeah, that's basically. Go ahead.
We if there's ever another ZT event, I think we should all be invited to go. It'd be awesome.
Right?
Wouldn't it be awesome?
Yeah, they won't invite me.
I'll bring you in.
Doing a good word for you.
I'll sneak you in on the ZT backpack that they gave me. Stick you in there.
Do I have to pretend to like them?
Yeah, every once in a while when I need a charging thing, you just stick your hand out of the bag and you can hand me the charging port. Like, yeah, that's my charger guy. Shoot. Josie talks or Jose talks. What's going on? So my thing here is the battery is a little bit lower. It's 3,000 milliamp battery, which is not like the biggest deal in the world, but it's like a little bit of a nitpick. Finally, micro USB Type C. Go ahead.
I'll go ahead. I was just saying, yeah.
Oh, they had to out the sensor on the side to be able to use the motor mods with it. Good point. I like that point.
Yeah, I mean, a 3,000 milliamp hour battery. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the G6 Play's got a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. It's kind of weird how these companies are putting higher batteries and then lower batteries. I don't know.
Man, we're just getting so many phones, bro. It's so hard to keep up. Like literally, and I'm just shooting a video, talking over gameplay. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to keep up. You know what I'm saying? I can imagine like a whole channel actually doing all editing and everything and taking their time with it. You know, I'm just doing like a basic point and shoot type thing, talking about this stuff. You know, it's hard to keep up with these phones, man. Like I wake up. Go ahead.
Michael Thomas, we're talking about the Stylo 4. Yeah, it's going to be the only difference I already see so far between the Boost and Cricket Stylo 4 over the Metro is the internal storage. It's going to go from 16 from Boost and Cricket to 32 on Metro. So from right now, it's all I really know the difference is going to be.
All right,
and
so now
most likely it's going to probably be like very cheap to free and a port in on Metro. That's Metro for you. You know, Booster Cricket won't do that, but yeah.
So yeah, man. So there you have it with the LG. I showed you guys a little screenshots and screen shares or whatever. So there you have it with that. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys, I don't know. I know I'm not going to get the Motorola Z3 Play or whatever it is. I'm not going on no carrier for that. So, unfortunately, I would love to, but
yeah, only time will tell. It means my channel's been kind of slow here lately, on live streams and as well as making videos. So it's kind of right now a struggle right now to buy anything right now currently. But maybe we'll see what happens, in the next month or two. Right.
You never know, man. Your hand might start itching. You might get some money. You know what I'm saying? Might get some donations in your chat when you go live. You know what I'm saying?
I really need that 1+5 Star Wars edition.
Oh man, I know. That's the only reason why I buy it, man. Because of that. And I want to go into since you brought up OnePlus. I seen a video today on YouTube. I don't know who it was, but they were sitting there saying how the OnePlus 6 is the best budget phone. And I'm thinking, are you serious? I put a tweet out earlier today about how does a phone that costs $600 consider budget? I mean, has it got so bad that if you got a phone now that's not $1,000, it's considered a budget phone?
Yeah, that's crazy. That in my opinion, from 0 to 250 is budget. 250 to 550. Actually, I'm gonna stretch it. 250 to 600 range, and then anything after that is flagship.
Yeah,
that is mid-range at best.
I mean, seriously. I guess if you're always buying $1,000 phones, $500 might seem like a budget to you, but to the majority of the public, $600 is not a budget price. I mean, there is no way in the world I would spend that kind of money straight out. I mean, unless I was like saving up for it for a long time,
Well, it's probably a tech review that's getting these phones for free. Come on now, let's just be 120% honest.
And to say that that they're. I mean, even when you hear people say $275 and $300 is like the best budget, I'm like, seriously, that's not really a budget price. To some, it does seem like a budget price when they're buying phones at $800 to $1,000 a piece, but to the average consumer, $250, $300, $400, $500, that's just not budget pricing. It's just not. I mean, people can say what they want to say, but $600 is not budget. No, I don't care who looks at it, what's been said. It's not, and most people in here will agree with me. There's some that won't, but there's but most probably will.
Yeah, it's like $600 is like the bottom of the bin. You know what I'm saying? The budget basket at the front of the store. No, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
see,
come on.
look at this here. When the Galaxy S9 released, you can get it for what, $750, and it was like a flagship device. And they're saying that a phone that costs $150 less is considered budget. Nah, I call it baloney.
Yeah. All right, so let's tackle ZTE for a second, man. What is everybody's thoughts, especially in the live chat? Because we're watching the live chat, we're kind of just picking and choosing, you know what I'm saying, which comments we read and whatnot. But we're looking at it. Definitely, guys. Thank you for all joining in. Sean Robinson, thank you. Tech One. Hold on, let me just name some names in here. Definitely go ahead and keep chatting it up in the live stream so we can get some ideas from you guys. Go ahead.
Well, Tech One, a flagship phone. See, you know, I mean, that I believe that term is kind of used kind of loosely. I mean, you got phones out there like the gaming phones cost over $1,000. It's not really considered a flagship device. But I mean, when you hear flagship, you think about, you know, the HTC U12, the LG G7 Thin Q, the iPhone 8, the 10, all those phones that are the carriers or manufacturers' flagship devices. So I mean, you hear one time that the OnePlus 5T was a flagship killer. Now they're saying the OnePlus 6 is the best budget phone. So I mean, it's kind of like which I've only heard one YouTuber say that, but you know, I thought it was kind of funny. Thought I'd bring it out, but I think it just depends.
Oh, the ROG phone. I forgot. That's in the title. Let's actually go. Let's focus on the ROG phone real quick, and then we'll transition over to ZTE. So, what is everybody's thoughts on the new gaming ROG phone? It's from ASUS, yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
the ASUS ROG phone.
Is it ASUS or ASUS?
I call it ASUS. Most people call it ASUS. I call it ASUS. That's what I've always called it. So everybody has their own names.
Hey, it could be Jesus or Jesus. So whatever you want to call it, man.
But the ROG phone or ROG, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I've seen Unbox Therapy's video of it, and it looked banging. I mean, it looked completely and 100% awesome. But you know, there's no telling the price on it. I want to say $1,500, but that's just my personal opinion. I mean, especially, you know, if they're, hey, you never know. I'm going to throw that number out there. I could be completely wrong.
Oh my God, man! I'm just gonna shut down and just the hell with that.
Okay, I may be overstretching it. I'll say 1,000 to 1,500. What I'll say. I'll just go ahead and say it like that. Because I mean, the Razer phone that don't do as much was like $700. So this phone is going to do a lot more than that. So who knows?
I mean, hey, vapor cooled.
After the Razer phone was such a revolutionary gaming phone that sparked everyone saying, okay, they want to play with the big boys now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the Razer phone didn't do no numbers though. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I know
Razer done it.
It was still a great phone.
I mean, they could be revolutionary all they want, but if you're still sitting in the corner, not getting any sales, and just being like, "Ooh, I look pretty," you know, I have RGB on me. You know, who cares? At the end of the day, if you're not making money off the phone, who gives a shit?
When it comes to that kind of innovation, the sales didn't matter, but people still took notice.
I mean, you know, companies are not based on taking notice; they're based on making money.
Both.
What do you mean? Both.
Both. Sir.
I mean,
both.
I mean, bro. If you make a lemonade, it's because they look cool, but nobody's buying your shit. Who cares? You're gonna go out of business.
What? How bad were the sales? I heard the sales were good.
No, I don't know. I don't know what the sales were. I'm just saying that, like,
I mean, the Razer phone came out at $700. I seen it the other day on a sale price for like $550, which is really, to me, a respectable price for what you're getting in a Razer phone. I mean, $550 all day long. I think it's a good deal. But then after the Razer, then the ZTE made one, and then somebody else made one. Now ASUS is making the ROG. So I mean, one person makes a good gaming phone, and they all got to follow in behind. So it'll be you wait and see. It'll be a matter of time before Apple does it and say that they created it, and Samsung the same way.
If it's a hit, then we will see. If it actually sells a lot, then we will see. But they're just going to be like, oh yeah, that phone over there, yeah, it's got a lot of specs and but it's not as good as our ecosystem. It's not as intuitive. It's not as this, that. You know what I'm saying? So they're just going to let it sit in the corner, like the Axon M. Remember the Axon M? Revolutionary, dual screen, and all that. Where is it at now?
Mm-hmm.
Do any numbers?
It came out to one carrier, AT&T, and that was it. And you couldn't buy it nowhere else. Couldn't buy it on lot. It was the AT&T version, and that was it.
Mm-hmm. So you never know. This phone might do the same thing. You never know until it actually hits the streets.
Yeah, I don't see that phone doing that good.
Which one?
The ROG.
It's just like it's like one of those you know what I'm saying?
It's like to a very, very niche audience. Honestly, they should only make that phone per order.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Razer phone with that 120 hertz, display and all like that. I mean, that was awesome. I mean, but the way you're gonna be able to hook up, I mean, how many people really gonna sit there and pay that kind of money for the ROG phone, which is, I'm guessing, gonna be over $1,000 just for mobile gaming? I mean, that's a lot of money.
I just get a Switch and a bunch of games.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
I mean, the Razer phone.
Did you see that dock?
Yeah, man. I mean, if you can get the Razer phone for like $550, and you're gonna have the gaming experience right there, and without paying an arm and a leg for it, because of course the phone's going to drop. It's been out and everything.
I mean, look at the Essential phone. The Essential phone had a whole bunch of dope features. Had the little click-on things on the back. You know what I'm saying? Had the first one to really kind of bring the notch out there or whatever to to present it. And then I mean, and it was made by Andy. Like the creator of freaking Android, and he's selling off the company. Didn't do nothing.
Actually, he's not. Actually, he's not.
He's not anymore. He's actually.
I don't think so.
No.
I think so.
But I don't know. Just that kind of right there. That kind of scared me.
I mean, and I watched and talking about the HTC U12. I've watched some of Jay Will's videos on that phone. That phone looks pretty slick itself.
Yeah. But it's not. I don't know if it's something, man. If it's not a Samsung, if it's not an Apple, if it's not like, it's just like, I hate that, man. I hate that it's like our phones are being driven by just Apple and Samsung. We gotta wait till they do something. It's like it's just like.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like a while back when I said you go into a store like a Best Buy and they say, do you like Apple or Samsung? I'm like, what if I don't want either one? And I'm like, there's other Android phones out there besides Samsung, but Samsung is the most well known because they are like branching everywhere, and everybody, I mean, even these experienced mobile people like, you like Apple or do you like Samsung? I'm like, well, I don't really want a Samsung, but that's what you hear in the stores,
Yeah, I wish a salesman would ask me, do you like Samsung? Do you like Apple? I'm like, no, boy, I like you. Give me them pretty lips.
Like, I had one person at Best Buy ask me, because when I was thinking about going with AT&T prepaid or postpaid, they said, and she said, do you like Apple or do you like Samsung? And I said, I don't really want either one, be honest with you. I said, and I'm like, I even told the woman, I said, I don't understand why everybody considers Android just to be a Samsung. And she even told me, she said, well, it's just our best selling type phones. We always just say, Samsung. And I'm thinking, oh, okay.
Hey, Luke Tech with the $2 donation. Thank you, sir. And he asked, do you think ACC will make a comeback? No, I don't think they will make a comeback. No, I think they got.
Since Google bought a stake from them, like a share, they have to do something eventually. Now that the new, I mean, is there any information on the Pixel 3?
I ain't heard nothing.
How do we know that HTC is not building it?
You never know. They got HTC needs something to pull them back because I mean, honestly, I mean HTC's never really. I mean, they've always been a really good brand, except for their awful Desire series that they made. But their Evo line was awesome. Their One line was awesome. But it's like they just really never made. I mean, their Desire line was like their budget line, and they just wasn't hitting on anything. So I mean, their One line was kind of expensive. Of course, you know, their Evo line was very expensive back in the day. 'Cause, I mean, an Evo 4G back in 2010 was like, you know, without contract price was extremely expensive. But I believe that today,
I used to have a Evo 3D.
I still have my Evo 4G. And I wonder if I think can go live on YouTube. I would love to know if I think could go live on YouTube or not.
No, it can't. And if it's 4.4 and below, it won't.
Oh, so okay. Yeah, it's on. It's on. I think it's on Gingerbread.
So, all right, guys. I want to take a little poll in the chat right now. Put down what phone you have right now that you're using right now on a daily basis, not how many phones you have in your drawer. You know what I'm saying? What phone do you use on a daily basis? Go ahead and drop that on the chat. What is your daily driver? I want to take a little poll here to see what everybody's using. You know what I'm saying? Samsung, Apple. I don't know what everybody's using. So let's go ahead and get that rolling in the chat because I want to see if everybody's actually using just an Apple or a Samsung, or are they using something that's whatever. So let's see here.
I want to answer Chizraf here. He said HTC A9 and the U series are terrible. I had the HTC One A9 on Boost Mobile, and I loved it. Other than the awful battery life, I mean, and honestly, that phone like $100. So I mean, that thing was stellar.
All right, let's see. We got S8 Plus. We got the Moto G6 Play from Boost. Okay, Samsung. Daily driver is the Nexus 6P. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. That's the oldie but goodie. LGX Moto X second gen. Note 8. Okay, so we got a Note 8 and an iPhone. Okay, iPhone X for work. iPhone 6s. The Bolt is CoolPad Catalyst all the way. Oh my god. What do you goodness. Put the instruction video on that? LGX Charge. Okay, so we got an LG person. We got a ZTE Blade X Max Moto E4 Plus. Battery never dies. iPhone 8 unlocked on Metro. iPhone SE and J7 Perk. See, so everybody is using almost either an Apple or a Samsung. So it's kind of like, I mean, there are people that are using some different things like LGs, ZTEs, Alcatels. Alcatel Streak, bro. You gotta upgrade the game there, Mike Alpha.
Text one. Are you sure it ain't the LG V35? Because the thin Q was a V35.
HTC 626S. The storage and the memory was garbage. Yeah, I have to agree with that.
Now, I will say this. In great sunlight, I did a camera test on the 626S in bright daylight, and I got to say that quality was stellar for that H626S. But nighttime, it was garbage. But daytime, wow.
510, bro. I tried that 510 for like oh my god, for a day, dude. I couldn't.
You know, most like the LG G3, the LG G2, Samsung S3 and S4, those phones are better than half the phones that are budget from the respective carriers. You know,
yeah,
like they're better than most of the budget LG and most of the budget Samsung. Am I right?
I didn't even hear what you're saying. I'm sorry.
No, like you compare a J3 to a S3. S3 is much older. S3 still blows it out of the water. You compare an LG Stylus 2 or 3 to a G2 or a G3. Those G2s, G3 blow it out of the water.
Oh yeah, something like that. Now I gotta disagree with the Samsung S3 versus J3 because I have an S3, and when I powered it on last time, that thing was so slow, I couldn't do nothing with it. And
what carrier
it had nothing on it. It was on Verizon actually.
And I also mean as far as appearance goes.
Oh yeah, the appearance I mean, the apparent the design and appearance on the S3 is way better than the J series. But I mean, performance wise, I mean, my J3 Emerge would probably wipe it. But yeah, the appearance, the S3. I mean, I got the S2 as well from T-Mobile, and man, that thing is slow as dirt.
This guy's because LG Leon.
There's people that today that still have a Note 3 and it still works fine.
Wow.
What would you guys say? What would you guys say was the worst phone on prepaid last year? Not this year, last year.
Oh God, that's
prepaid. Prepaid, and we're only Metro Boost or Cricket. That's the only three.
Cool pad. I got the Cool Pad.
No, you mean last year?
Yeah, last year. I'd go with like an LG. What's that stupid phone? Not the Leon. Oh my God, what was that stupid phone? I can't remember. Oh God, it's a phone. I hated it so much. Cool pad. The K3. The Incognito. What? Incognito, bro. That phone was awesome.
That was years ago. That phone came out. The LG K3. Yeah, that phone was horrible.
The Sonata was terrible. The ZTE Sonata.
Yes, that was horrible.
That thing was only good for calling and texting. That's it.
Yep.
The Moto Photon.
Now, honestly, the Cool Pad Canvas when it came out was not a horrible phone. It wasn't. But every other Cool Pad that was released, it was just pure garbage, in my opinion.
No, I can't agree with that. Tech Rats. The LG Fortune was better than a lot of other phones in the same price range.
It was a small LG phone, bro. It was a small LG phone. I just can't remember. It had the little thing on the back, and the Rizio, bro. The Rizio, man. Everybody shattered that bitch. Everybody.
Same thing with the Fortune.
I have a absolutely brand new LG Rizio in the box from Cricket. Still sealed, man.
Well, don't look at it the wrong way.
We used to give those away.
The only reason why I bought it was because that was the only LG that was that design that got marshmallow out of every single. I mean, out of the Leon and the Tribute series, I was the only phone that ever got marshmallow. That's why I bought it, but I never opened it. Might be something good to sell in the future. I don't know.
You'll get like $3 for it.
Okay. Who in the chat? Who in the chat? None of y'all. Who in the chat can name what this phone is? What phone is this right here? What phone is this, guys? Don't say it. Don't say it.
I ain't gonna say it.
All right. What phone is this, guys? Hold on, so they can see. What phone is this, guys? Go ahead and take some guesses. Let's see if somebody can get it.
The worst phone award was Sharp Aquos. I don't know. The Aquos was a good design, and it was a good try, but they really needed a Aquos 2 in the US to correct the problems that the original Aquos Crystal had.
Of course it's an Alcatel, guys. It says Alcatel right there, but which Alcatel in particular is this one?
It might be crazy, but I would like to travel to Canada, to Mexico, to parts of Europe, Africa, Asia, just to see what kind of phones that we don't have here.
I watched a guy on YouTube. He lives in China and goes around to all these Chinese phone, man. I want to tell you something. They got some banging phones over
there.
Yeah.
In Canada, one phone type that's really popular that just has not taken off here is the rugged phones. Mm-hmm. Rugged phones are super popular over there. In Mexico, I lived in Mexico for a little while, and their phones are pretty similar to ours, but their non-smartphones, like the flip phones, the bar phones, the sliders, have built-in antennas to watch like local television, which is freaking awesome.
I seen a phone like that the other day on Amazon. It was some kind of phone like that, and it had an antenna you pull out to watch regular TV. I thought that's crazy.
Yeah, but they don't work anymore. They have the antennas, but they don't actually work because they don't pull in That's not a digital signal. It's an analog signal.
Yeah,
so I ordered one of those phones a while back. They're pretty inexpensive, but it did not work here at all.
But I mean, I was watching that guy. I can't remember that guy's name now. He lives over in China, and he was going through looking at a lot of really cool phones over there in China. And I mean, you got Xiaomi, you got Oppo, you got all of these that over there. All of them work, and they work well. And it's just like, wow,
Oh, speaking of overseas, the Huawei P20 Lite broke records in South Africa with sales.
I don't doubt it, man. I mean, that thing's what, $300, and look what you're getting.
It's a great phone. I'm really tempted to buy it.
Yep, Alcatel one touch. This is the Alcatel one touch. Fierce XL. That's what it is. Alcatel one touch Fierce XL. That's what this is. So, for you guys that don't know,
you know what phone was really a letdown? The Alcatel A30 Fierce from Metro.
Oof.
I expected that to have a camera like the Idol 4. That's the reason I bought it, and it was free. But I was very, very disappointed with that phone.
A GU phone. I've heard of GU phone. I don't have a GU phone, but I do got a phone that nobody has seen yet. Actually, I actually won the phone. I didn't buy it. I actually won the phone, and it's going to come to the channel soon as a first thoughts and a first impressions of it. Not an actual unboxing of it, but yeah, I actually won it. But you can't use it in the US as far as LTE bands at all, but it's coming. You'll know what it is when you see it. But yeah, Oppo, man, they make some awesome phones over there. But I mean, like if Xiaomi would put US LTE bands in their phones, they would kill it. They'd kill it. Because I mean, but you go ahead and bet if Xiaomi done that and got really big in the US, they'd have the same problems as Huawei's having now.
Oh yeah, man. So, how's that free telephone treating you, man?
They tried. I mean, that's about all I can say about it. I mean, the phone is very Kyocera. It's got no spec. I mean, it's got no features. It's just, I mean, it's a good phone for like $40, but I wouldn't pay any more than that for it. The battery life seems to be just okay. The screen looks nice. And the cameras seem to be, even outside, the cameras did not take very good pictures. So, I mean, but it has very good reception. So, I mean, that Japanese phone, the best part about that phone is the reception, because I can actually sit in my house, make a phone call with that phone. And every other phone I have from AT&T or Unlock can't make a phone call in my house with AT&T, but that one does. So, and actually, that's the only phone that I've seen so far where you can put an AT&T SIM card in a Cricket phone and it work.
Man, man, I keep thinking, man, I can't even think straight with this new Cricket phone that's coming out, man. Oh my God, dude. It just got in my head again, man. I just got my chair got super wet again. Sorry, guys.
And Michael Thomas, the blue Vivo XL3 Plus is one of the best phones I've bought for that price in a long time. It's probably the best. I would put it up there with the Honor 7X. I put it up there. I would probably put it with the Honor 7X as well as the what's the other phone I'm thinking of? That phone is the best phone I ever bought. I never thought that blue could make a phone that good. I'm being honest.
Whoa! There's another phone coming out too. I didn't even look. There's actually another phone dropping there's two phones dropping for Cricket this month. Oh my God! What the heck? How did I miss that?
Well, we know the E5 Cruise is already out because you've done the videos on it. Yeah. The G6 something.
Let's see here. So it's like, there's gonna be two more phones. There's gonna be two phones dropping for Cricket Wireless this month. So yeah, I definitely gotta. All right. I'm just gonna put my phone down. But there is two phones dropping this month for Cricket Wireless, so I will have the information as soon as possible. Real information, not just little little fake, little, you know what I'm saying, whatever. This is real deal, confidential stuff. Two phones dropping, one on the 15th, one on the 22nd. That's all I can say to you guys.
I want to ask y'all a question.
Blue Vivo X.
Oh, I want it. I want it. I think I've seen what's his name, Flossie Carter, do a video on it, and it looks banging. It does. I mean, blue was coming around. I mean, the XL3, the Vivo XL3 Plus for 140, 200, whatever it costs. I paid 140 for it. Some type of places are going 160, some are going 200. But I gotta be honest, man. I am loving that phone. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm loving it. So I've seen a lot of stuff here about battery life. I want to ask y'all, do y'all, whenever y'all were charging y'all's phones, do y'all let y'all's phones get down to 0% and power off before you charge it, or go around 5 or 10%? You do?
I let it go around 5%, and then I just turned it off. Physically turned it off, and then I charge it. But I mean, that's what I do. I could kill it too. I let the battery just die, turn off, and then put it on the charger. It don't matter, man. Yeah,
I was kind of curious because I mean, my phone's mostly about 5%, maybe 2%. As long as it don't go completely dead, most time I turn it off and let it charge. That was kind of just like something that I just thought I would just ask.
Yeah, I don't know. I think all that battery stuff is baloney nowadays. It used to be like that when batteries had memory. I don't think it's like that anymore.
The Alcatel 1X next week. The Alcatel 1X, I don't know about all that.
Cricket is getting the Alcatel 1X. Nope.
I believe that the Alcatel 3V would have been a better phone if it had more storage. Because it had a good processor, it had a good amount of RAM, but the storage was terrible. No, Robert Allen, I don't think it's going to be a ZTE phone because they haven't started producing phones again yet. I don't think. Unless they've already,
Never know, guys. Never know. Yeah, I just can't. So, don't worry, guys. I will have a video. I'm actually off tomorrow, so I have nothing to do tomorrow. So, I will be making a video tomorrow about it. The heck with it, man. I'm just going to release that info. So,
you have to wait 12 hours. At least 12 hours.
There you go. I'm going to wake up all bright and early. I'm going to be the first one on the internet to release the information about both phones. So should I do both phones tomorrow or just do one and then I'll do the other? You know what I'm saying? Maybe
I think you should space it out, man. I think you should space it out.
Should I add Cricket too? Add Cricket Wireless just to piss them off? Should I do that?
What are they going to do to you? What are they going to do?
Fire me?
Yeah, fire you.
Oh man. Great times, man.
You should be like, huh?
Right?
I'm fired, huh?
I think that you ought to. I think you ought to space them out, man. You know, I mean, spaced out 2 videos.
Go to Phone Scoop to get the info. And which website should I give the information to?
Whoever.
Prepaid phone news.
Prepaid phone news.
That's my opinion.
They
seem
I've been kind of hooking them up. I don't know. What website do you got?
Reach out to Jaime Rivera.
Jaime Rivera, huh?
Everybody.
I don't know. Right. What news website that's like not as big do you guys actually like look? Because you know what I'm saying, I send some info to whatever.
Wireless Weekly.
Wireless Weekly.
Hey, yeah, Michael Thomas asked, have you heard about that ambassador job for Metro anymore, man?
Hell no, dude. They paid me for 1 hour of training, and that's it. Like, it's so stupid. I got my $17 for that one day or whatever, and that's it.
Because I figured maybe they was going to wait until the summertime or whatever, spring or summer to hit you up. But here it is, almost summer, and you ain't said nothing else about it. That's crazy. Nope. How they kind of like forgot about you or something.
No, I just worked there. That's all. I just worked there. I was a manager. I just worked there though.
That'd have been awesome, though, man. Metro
I
ambassador.
I did have my own store though. It was called Prepaid Flash Experts. I did have my own prepaid store.
I had my online things. I worked at Cricket the longest. Not Metro. Boost never hired me, bro.
What?
Nope.
Oh man, they messing up.
Well, I was overqualified. That's what they said.
You said what?
And they said that since I managed a couple of crickets, that they were afraid that I would talk back, which I would.
So what? And who cares?
Tell them.
There's a lot of people saying here that you ought to share that story with like Phone Arena. That'd probably be the last place I would send it, because that probably would want to use it as themselves, you know, as big as they are.
I mean, as long as they plug me,
just keep the sale, bro. I mean, keep the video, dude.
Keep the video and then put it.
I would record it first and then send it to them.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I would record it, release it, let it get a little bit of traction, and then send it to them.
Mm-hmm.
That way, it won't take away from your channel.
Hey, so did we suddenly forget about the Alcatel Verso?
What the hell is that?
Oh my goodness!
That phone wasn't that bad. That phone was actually really well built.
Ooh, the hub. Ooh, I could put it on the hub exclusively.
Hey, Lady Red.
Oh yeah, Lady Red. We got some juicy information. If you know it, don't say it, because she works there as well. But yeah, two phones are dropping today. I just got the information. I just got the weekly. You know what?
Not today. I mean, when it's supposed to be released?
Oh, it's supposed to be released. One is on the 15th and one is on the 22nd. But yeah, I literally just got the information sent to me on email.
So yeah, no spoilers on the chat. You know,
no spoilers on the chat. So yeah, I know she works there. She literally works there. So, but she might not have the access to that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different accesses. I'm getting my stuff from the tippy top, man. Okay, you know about one of them. All right, cool.
Oh yeah, how would I like to see Kyocera make a comeback? I mean, come back with a killer phone that would blow them all out of the water. Then they're saying everybody rocking the beard. What about Mill Hustle? Is he rocking one too?
Nah, man, no beard. Just a 5 o'clock shadow. I can't really hold a beard down, man, because it starts irritating my face. No matter how much I maintain it, product, trimming it, it just beards are not my friend.
Diesel Dog, I would say the LG K20 is better than the LG K30 from what I have been reading.
I was one to use one of those pencil liners, those liner things. Could you do that? Could I pull that off, or would that be like too weird?
You get the right person to do it.
Would you do it for me, bro?
Yeah.
I've never done it.
I wouldn't use the pencil though. I'd use the spray.
The spray?
Yeah, there's a spray that does that.
I don't even know. I didn't even know about that till recently, and somebody told me about it. I was like, "What? There's a pen? Now you tell me the pencil. Now there's a spray to make your beard look all like whatever. Dude, what is it called?
That's been around for forever.
Really? What is it called?
I don't know the name off top. I'll look it up and let you know.
Where the heck do you get it?
You can get that at a beauty supply store or order it online.
What is it? Beard spray? I'm getting it, bro. I'm getting it. Watch. Y'all gonna see me. I'm gonna look all like it's gonna be like
like me, where when it gets full, it's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yours looks like immaculate, dude. Yours is like it's like the epitome, man. Mine's just like whatever.
If I didn't shave for a month, man, it would be yeah. But talking about Kyocera, they may not have made the best phones in the world, but they were the most sturdy phones I'd ever seen. 'Cause I know somebody right now that had the Cricket Wireless, the Kyocera Hydro View. I want to say it was kind of like the Hydro Reach, and that sucker got ran over by an 8,000-pound piece of machinery on gravel, and that thing still worked.
You know, and Kyocera had their best years with Virgin Mobile.
They did.
I used to own the Kyocera Strobe, the Oyster, the Marble, and the Cyclops.
On Virgin Mobile, I had the two foldable phones. One was a wild card, and one was the I guess it was a strobe. Then I had the Kyocera Cyclops. I had the very first Kyocera phone they ever came out with on Virgin Mobile. I can't remember the name of it now. Then I had the Kyocera Oyster. I love the Oyster. I still got the Oyster. I put some pictures of it on my Instagram that I still had one in like immaculate brand new condition. Them were phones that actually had good reception. They actually, you could make a phone call out anywhere, and had them little stub antennas on it and everything. But yeah, man, I love them old phones, man. And
I also had the Hydro Vibe.
Yeah, I did too. I had the Hydro Vibe, the Hydro Icon on Boost Mobile. I had the original Hydro, the Hydro Edge, and the Hydro Reach. But somebody that I knew had the Hydro View from the Kyocera View on Cricket, and they used and abused that phone, and they ran over it with a 8,000-pound piece of machinery on nothing but just solid gravel, and it cracked the screen, and the screen was still visible, and the phone was not bent, it wasn't damaged, and it still works. But you can't see the screen now because the screen's got worse over time. But that's saying a lot for a cheap Kyocera phone. You take any other phone, you take an iPhone and do that, it's going to smash into a million pieces. That's where Kyocera shines, though, is in their durability of their phones. Even whenever they're not a rugged phone, they're still very rugged and very dependable as far as the dependability and the design and everything else, and however you want to say it.
Do you remember the Kyocera Wild Card?
Yes, I had one.
So did I.
Very, very fragile phone. And also, if I know you're gonna know it, the Kyocera Slider Sonic on Virgin Mobile, probably one of the best phones I ever had back in the day.
What is it?
Do you remember that? It's called the Slider Sonic, the Super Slider Sonic, something like that, from Kyocera on Virgin Mobile.
You mean the Rise? Kyocera Rise?
No. This one here was just this is before the Android days or nothing. It's a regular slide up phone from Kyocera on Virgin Mobile back in like 2006, 7, something like that. It was called this. If you look it up, it was called the Kyocera Supersonic or Slider Sonic. I think it was a Slider Sonic.
Man, we're talking about 1X now. Lord have mercy.
I love that phone. Wish I had it today.
With great force out my second floor window to see if it breaks. Send me the video. Send me the video, Mr. Valdez. I definitely want to do. I would definitely. Man, y'all gotta start sending me videos, man. Video submissions. I'm gonna start doing that on the channel.
How many people would like to see me do a Kyocera Hydro? I don't care if it's the Hydro, Hydro Edge, Hydro Reach, and just leave it in water and see how long it lasts in water.
That would be a good one. That would be a good one.
Yes, Lenny King. I'm actually thinking about going ahead and taking my iPhone SE to Virgin Mobile for 6 months for $1. Even though I have it on Boost Mobile right now, and it does not support Band 41, so my speeds are like crap. But shoot, iPhone SE on Virgin Mobile for $1 a month for 6 months, you can't pass it up, really. Yeah, I had a Kyocera durable phone on Verizon, but the Kyocera Torque. I also got the Kyocera Torque as well.
Bro, CV, with all the phones you have, do you just scatter them everywhere? Do you put them in a drawer? Is there a tote that's overflowing?
I got a little bag this is what I do with my phones. I take my phones, I get a paper towel, and I roll them up paper towel, and I fold it over, and I stack them in a little bag.
Have you ever accidentally grabbed the phone thinking it was a mellow yellow?
Oh no, believe me, this bag here is like this, and it's tall, and it's all you can definitely tell that it's not a the bag is like 15 pounds, it feels like.
Lady Red Spiritual Journey, man. I seen that she released a video. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm ready to go on that journey with her tonight after the live stream. I've been excited about it. So
Zender, go ahead. Sorry about that, man.
Oh no, I was gonna say Lady Red, man. She's got some cool stuff, man. Some uplifting stuff. So if you want to check her out, go ahead and do so. I don't know. I like shouting her out because she really has like positive stuff on her channel, like really like uplifting. It's not tech or anything like that. It's literally just about being yourself and motivation. And I don't know, if you're feeling a little down, go ahead and head over to her channel, man. Just saying.
Zender written, I would never do an iPhone SE water test because they're way too expensive to replace. So that'll never happen. And also, I will the bag that I have with my phones in it only holds about a quarter of my phone. So I would need about 3 or 4 of those bags to hold every phone that I have in it.
Kevin Rivera says, I lost my job. Pray for me. Yes, sir. Everybody.
Sorry to hear about that, Kevin. I know how I know how you feel. Believe me, I know how you feel. I've been there. Back in 2009, I bought a brand spanking new pickup truck, man, for my construction job. Brand new truck. In 2010, I lost my job.
Diesel Dog Walker says,
I know what that's like.
What's her channel name? It's literally right there. Lady Red Spiritual Journey. Dang, Nightbot got her. Yeah. Right there, Lady Red Spiritual Journey. Just click on it.
But yeah, back in 2009, I bought a brand new Ford pickup because I was working out of a car. So that was kind of hard. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna just go buy me a brand spanking new showroom truck. And I had it for literally 6 months, and I lost my job. Got laid off. And guess what happened to my truck?
Hey, Lady Red, actually, man, if you want to go ahead and submit a video to me about one of your spiritual things, uplifting things, man, that'd be so awesome. I'm not good at that stuff. Literally, I'm not good at that stuff. I'm not really depressed that much, but I am in my own sort of way because I have PTSD and whatnot. So it's kind of really crazy. It's really, really, really weird, my depression.
I'm depressed 99% of the time.
Yeah. I don't know how to like help other people. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be like, I'm depressed and this and that, and they'll be giving me all the warning signs of this and this and that. And I don't know. I don't know what to tell them. Like I literally do not know what to tell them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody probably, they might do something to themselves because I just didn't know what to tell them. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're feeling, obviously if you're feeling that way, hook up with call the hotline or, tell somebody, but I don't know, man. I'm just like with the PTSD thing going on, kind of numb to it. It was kind of weird, but
Kevin reverses. I've been applying to jobs, but it's hard to get called back. Believe me, Kevin, I know how you feel. I've put in probably 150 applications, and I can count on one hand how many callbacks I've got, and then get one single job. So I know exactly how you feel.
So yeah, so. Yeah,
it's not easy.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's just part of your identity too. It's like that's one of the most devastating parts is when you lose your job. It's like, and especially as a man, I can't speak for as a woman, obviously, but as a man, in a household with the woman in the house, kids and everything like that, they look to you for guidance and they look to you, to stand strong and bring the bacon home. You know what I'm saying? You lose your job. It's just like, man, you don't even want to tell people. You don't even want to go home and tell your wife. That's like the hardest part, you know? So, but. Yeah. So I'm just lucky I saved some money for a rainy day, but I need to get something ASAP. Yeah, man. Absolutely.
If it wasn't for this, I would be under a bridge somewhere. Really, literally. This is really helping me out a lot, and the support I get on my channel, and it's not a whole lot, but it's enough to keep my head above water.
I'm always scheming, so I always find $1 here and there.
Yeah, honestly, as intermittent, I hated my job, but it did suck when I got laid off. But I hated it with a passion. I couldn't stand it.
It's life has ups and downs. Have to keep trucking. Yeah, you kind of do lose your identity a little bit if you've worked somewhere for a long. Like when I lost my cricket job, I was like, whoa, that shit hit me hard. You know what I'm saying? When I left Boost, I left Boost. When I left Metro, I left Metro. But when they said something about cricket, bro, and I lost my job, I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? It's like that shit hit me like really hard, you know?
I mean, the job I had in construction, I hated so bad that when I got laid off, I was in one way shouting for joy, and the next bit I'm like, crap. Now I'm gonna do for money, Because I mean, I made dang good money at my construction job, but I hated it so bad. So when I got laid off, it was like one part of it was like, yes, I'm finally free, and then part of it was like, crap. Yeah. Now I'm broke.
It's crazy too, because like I literally did not want to tell my wife. Like I was just sitting there. I got an email. I didn't even get a call. I didn't get a text. I got an email, and I was off. And I was like, "What?" I was sitting in in the other room with Little John, and my wife was in the other room, and I was like, I was just like, "What the hell am I going to tell my wife?" And then I literally went out and I got a job the same day. I went to KFC, and literally. They were like, yeah, come to work. And it was minimum wage. And I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't care. I put on that little chicken hat, chicken shirt and went to work. Like, I didn't care, man. I wasn't being picky. Not one bit. I started working at KFC. I worked at KFC for like a week or two. And then I got my other job or whatever. But it was weird, man. It was weird.
What's up, Dragonic Warfare? How's it going, man?
I always want to call him Draconic Warfare, but it's Dragonic.
Tech right.
It's Draconic Warfare.
Tech right, man. I'm hearing that California is doing some stupid, crazy stuff. I heard an article. I don't know if it's true or not. I heard an article that they're wanting to pass a law now on limiting how much you can flush your toilet and take your showers and stuff. That's what I heard. Heard over there they're trying to pass laws on how much you can flush your toilet a day.
Yeah, and the tech industry, man, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's like because you can lose your job just like that. You know what I'm saying? Customer service, especially, man. You say the wrong thing at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Because you're dealing with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, man. It's just like that one day you're just not feeling it, man. That one day you just don't want. You know what I'm saying? That one day you forget to do something. That one day you forget to click something. That one day you forget the zero. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you can really mess up on especially tech, like Burger King, McDonald's, whatever. You can give somebody extra or whatever, or you can give put a pickle extra or something, or put an onion on there and you can fix the burger. But with tech job, man, you can like pay somebody else's bill or something like that, and they'll just come at you like no tomorrow, and it's like people are so into their phones that they don't care. Whether you lose your job or not, you know what I'm saying? They want that lower price or they want that, this and that, so it's really hard, man.
Oh yeah. It don't take much because there's so many people out there just wanting to get into the tech field. I mean, and what's so bad is whenever you go with all kinds of experience into these wireless places, and they won't hire you because you know too much, but yet they'll hire somebody that don't know micro USB from Type C, and you know, and you go in there, and I mean, I've been there. I've gone, you know, and I've had to, you know, it's sad because you know, I don't know.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. People, yeah, like that, like literally they come in, they know nothing. Literally, they only know iPhone. They don't even know what an Android is, and they'll get hired at Cricket. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. I've seen it personally. And then they ask, like, why is it taking so long for these people to, like, you know, sell phones? Why is it that they this and that? It's because they're always telling people to buy an iPhone, but a person that's coming in, you know what I'm saying, with a family of 5 kids and all that, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got that much money, you know, and we're in the hood, and you're trying to sell them an iPhone into an iPhone 7 or 8. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. You know, sell them that free phone, free port in, you know, and then put a little case on there, attach some accessories, and you know, they'd be good to go. But you know, they start pulling out their iPhone, like, oh yeah, iPhone's the best. iPhone's the best. Why would you tell the customer that? Why don't you? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I mean, you know, in the bad, like I said, the bad part about it is it's like they just they refuse. Because I mean, I've got multiple calls from these, you know, from hang on, yeah, you know, and when you go in for an interview, they talk to you, and me, the way I am, when I get talking to a bunch of people about wireless stuff, I get talking too much and kind of like saying what I do know and stuff like that. It's like I get an email, you're not what we're looking for. I'm like, seriously, you know? But then again, but then a week later, you go in there and then there's somebody working in there. And like I say, they don't know the difference from Type C to micro USB. And I'm thinking, and you got a job here. And they told me that it was because they don't want somebody in there knowing too much. Because they're going to sit there and say, well, you know, you don't need this $1,000 iPhone. You don't need this phone, you know? And that's what they don't want that. They want somebody to go in there and they can tell them what to say and what not to say, and they're going to be like, okay, well, we're kind of, you know,
yeah,
you know how it all is.
Yeah, and TechRed says it's because you guys are meant for something greater. You guys are meant for YouTube. Let that unmotivated soul take that job at Cricket. Yeah, and you know what's the funny part about it is that Cricket that I used to work at that I got robbed at gunpoint twice. It's no longer even there. They shut it. They literally shut it down. They tore out all the fixtures and everything. It's shut down. So it's like, look at them now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was literally the highest selling person they had at that franchise. So, but it is what it is. Everyday Tech, yo, what's going on? Everyday Tech, I see you out there, man, with the 2,000 subscribers. Just hit that mark, man. Doing big things over there on his channel. Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah, man. Keep on grinding, my friend.
Yeah, you have to, you know, I mean, you know, the thing is, as soon as the customer comes into the store, you don't sit there and say, okay, let's look at this iPhone, look at this S9 or whatever. You guys, like you said, you know, like Lenny King said, you got to read the customer, let them tell you what they want, and then let them, you know, give them options. You know, I've been in a lot of stores where they're like, we got the iPhone 10, we got the iPhone 8, we got the Galaxy S8 or S9, and all these expensive phones. And I'm like, if I wanted those phones, I would have said that, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. That's what they want to, you know.
Yeah, Draconic Warfare says, yeah, I went to Cricket store once asking about the phones, and they started geeking out, talking about specs, and they offered me a job on the spot. Yeah, they usually do. You know what I'm saying? But you never know what you're going to get into. It's a lot of BS that goes along with them stores, man. The small stores, it's great. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of BS too, man. You never know, you know, your higher ups what they're like. You know, I've had some great managers, I've had some crappy managers. So it's like, and I don't like working for franchises anymore, man, because the franchises are just like, you never know, man. You never know what those people are doing behind closed doors. You never know how they are as far as, you know, personally. You know what I'm saying? So I like the bigger corporations now because they, you know, they have standards, rules, and everything like that. You know, those places, they're fly by night. You know what I'm saying? One time they'll have a rule, the next night they won't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, your wife was behind the counter. You know what I'm saying? Or your wife went to the bathroom in the back. You know what I'm saying? Or your son was behind the counter, like literally an autistic kid that was behind the counter, and you're gonna, you know, get mad at me because he ran behind the counter. Like, really?
Yeah, Tech Right says I think that they think we're going to get an argument with uneducated customers. Yeah, it could be. You know, I guess it would be easy for us who is in the tech game a lot, knows all this stuff, whatever. Somebody did come in there and say, you know, you try to explain stuff to them and they just don't get it. I guess they might think that, you know, that we might get frustrated with them and stuff like that. But, you know, so
it's funny. It's funny because like certain people can give away products, like literally there's customers that come in and they have a problem. They'll be like, oh, you know, don't worry. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're sorry for this, that. Here, have a free case. Here, have a free charger. Here, have a free, you know what I'm saying?
Being a tech YouTuber is 100% polarizing difference to being a tech salesperson. It is nothing alike. When you talk to most people, when you're selling technology to them, you have to really, really dumb down what you're explaining and try to make it seem as there's no hidden agenda, because if they suspect that, they won't buy anything. You have to make it as simple as possible. And that way, everyone buys. That's why I was always the highest salesperson at pretty much anywhere I worked at.
See, that's the way I'd be. If a customer came in there and said, "I'm looking for a phone," I'd be like, "Well, what are you looking for? What kind of price range you looking at? Or you want, you know?" Because I mean, most people that comes into a store, they know at least a little bit what they want. You know what I'm saying? I want something with a good camera or a good battery or a good screen. You know, a lot of times, you know, you can, you know, if you work in a store long enough, you're going to know what kind of phones has what. And somebody comes in there and says, "I'm looking for a phone with a good screen or a lot of memory or good cameras." You can kind of point them to, and you know, to what they will be happy with for a set price that they want to spend on the phone. You know, instead of like going straight for a Galaxy S9 or an iPhone 8 or iPhone 10, you know, say, you know, what's your price range? You know, what you're looking for in a phone, stuff like that, and just go from there.
And let's see if Draconic Warfare wants to come up on the channel, bro. What's your Gmail? What's your Hangouts? Let's throw him up on the channel. See if he wants to come aboard and say hi. I've never had him on the channel. So Draconic Warfare, if you're still here and you want to come up on the channel, go ahead and shoot me your email real quick, your Gmail or whatever, Google Hangouts, and I'll send you an invite. You know what I'm saying? Just say hi to us real quick.
Yeah, I've noticed that as in there written. Most times when you go into a Cricket or Metro store, there's always somebody different working there. Every 6 months to 6 to 8 months, there's always somebody different working in them stores. I have seen that in places.
But yeah, there's a lot of turnaround. There's theft. I just don't understand the theft thing, dude. It's like, worst, man. Oh my god, just the worst, man. Just leave, man.
You cut out, man.
I did.
We didn't hear nothing you just said.
Okay. Theft, like people stealing stuff. Like, why would you steal anything? Like, it's just crazy, man. Stealing out of a store like that. If you work at it, just don't even like. That's like just. Oof.
I mean, you know, yeah. I mean, you know, when you go on eBay, you see all these phones that said, you know, bad ESN. Makes you kind of wonder a little bit, because I mean, honestly, you know, until you scan a phone for activation, it's useless. You know.
Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, I've had. I remember when I worked at that really didn't happen at Cricket. When I worked at Metro and Boost, oh my lord, like literally, like I was the manager, and literally, like I think 2 people in a row got caught stealing. Like, I'm like, how do you start a job and like the next week start stealing out of the register? Like, what?
It's crazy. Like they're not going to be caught, you know. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. I mean, and it's like, you know, it's like $20, $50. Like, there's so many other things that you can do, you know, to make that money, you know. Like,
they'll never get ahead like that. I mean, this makes no sense.
I mean, even the owners themselves, they would rather you ask them, for an advance or ask them for a loan. They'll do it for you because they got money. They might not do it for everybody, but if you're in a real tight bind, you know what I'm saying, they'd rather throw you a few bucks so you're not gonna like be tempted to steal out the register because you got to feed your family, or some craziness like that,
I mean, even if it was that, I mean, yeah, there's no way. I mean, that's just.
Yeah, man. Like, hey, man, I'm in a tight spot. I have nothing to eat this week. Can I get $50? Can I get $50 ahead on my check or whatever the case may be? And they'll do it for you. Most times. I'm not gonna say every single time, but they'll do it for you.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah. Let's see here. They needed weed and crack.
They feed no family, they feed in a habit. That's about right. That's probably about right.
I mean, it's happened literally that I've been $50 short, $100 short, or whatever on something. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It's not always crack and weed and all that other stuff.
And it makes the people who really need it harder to get because there are. I'm sure there is a lot that is feeding a habit. And people that are honest and really needs it, it makes it look bad and harder. Well, there's been an experience this time with this, and we don't know how it's going to be. And people that really need it is going to suffer for it.
Yeah,
which is sad. Stream early, and I'll join next time on my phone. Okay.
Okay, bro. Draconic Warfare. You can actually join from your phone. You don't have to actually be on your PC at all. Like,
I'm in my car right now. I'm in my car on my phone. He called me on Hangouts. I just accepted the phone call, and I'm right here.
Yeah. So yeah, next time we're live streaming, bro, just hey man, say hey. I want to say hi to everybody. We'll put you on the channel, man. I've had a Varieties Tech on here before. I've had Tech right on here several times. So,
have you really?
What?
Varieties Tech. I didn't know that.
Yeah. We made fun. We made fun of him a little bit because of his accent, and then all of a sudden, like he showed up in the chat, and I was like, "Oh shit!" and then we had him up here for a little bit. So yeah, gotta love his accent, man. Cool dude.
Actually, well, you can do it on because I have joined in with John when he called me on my iPhone SE. Here lately, though, since 11.4 came out, Hangouts has been crashing a lot. But yeah, on the iPhone SE, John can call me for this live stream here. I can answer up, and it works just fine because Hangouts is on Apple.
Yeah. So yeah, whenever you're ready, bro. I'll we'll do that. Let me see here. So yeah, I've had Varieties Tech. I don't think I've had JG Tech Blog on here. I might have had him once. I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't remember. But yeah, I've had a few ones, few different peeps.
I don't know why when I'm looking here and watching the video here playback, why I'm in like 4:3 format instead of 16:9 format.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man, about those people. They they ask you for some change. They ask you for a cigarette. You gotta be careful, man. Sometimes they're asking you to catch you off guard, so you start thinking about something, and all of a sudden they'll pull a knife or a gun or whatever. So you gotta be careful, man. You always gotta have your wits about you, even though you want to be a nice person. You're pulling out your wallet or whatever just to give them $1. They might just say, "Well, give me the whole thing," So you definitely want to keep your distance and make sure you're in a well-lit place. Like, yeah, man, I'll give you some change. Come over here. You know what I'm saying? Come step over here in the light, or something like that. Just gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, I gave a few people a few dollars here and there. I mean, there's times that you can just feel that a good vibe. I mean, I've done that a few times myself. And it makes you feel good.
I mean, if you want to give somebody $1 through your window, you don't have to roll your window all the way down. You just give right through your window.
I remember this one time I was at Best Buy and I got to my car And out of everybody walking out of Best Buy, this one guy, he was well dressed. He was a well dressed guy, and he talked to me for a while about, I think his grandpa was a diabetic or something, and he needed some money for food for his diabetes, and so I gave him like, I think $5 is what I gave him. And as soon as he walked behind a van. I pulled out, and I never seen him again. I don't know where he went, but he walked past 2 cars, and there was no way he could have gotten to a vehicle from the time I backed out and pointed around, and I never seen him again. Never seen him again. That was something. Because I mean, he came up to me. I don't know. I mean, everybody else walking out of the store, walking into the store, he walked right up to me while I was sitting in my car, and asked me for that, and just talked to me for about 5 minutes, and then after that, I looked for him. I never seen him again, and I was like, wow.
Magic Tech, have you had Flossie Carter on your line? No, I've never had Flossie Carter. I've met him in person though. I met him at the ZT event. I met him. I met Mr. Mobile. What's his name? Derek Fisher, right? Is it Derek Fisher? Oh my God! Now I'm confusing people. Yeah, Mr. Mobile. That's his name. I
mean, the Bible says that you entertain angels unaware. So, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like it's like people. If I see if somebody's homeless and they want to have a beer, like I don't know, man. I don't think that's like not having a home is not a reason to not drink. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Just because somebody doesn't have a home doesn't mean they can't drink. So I don't know, man. I'm a little shaky on that. The drugs, obviously, I would never support a drug habit off of somebody that's homeless. But I mean. Just because somebody doesn't have a roof over their head doesn't mean they can't have beer. It's like all these people that have, we're all fortunate enough to have enough food in our bellies and, a house or whatever. We get drunk and blasted. What's the difference between the guy that's, sitting on the bench or sleeping on the bench? Why can't he have a beer? Why can't he, drink a little bit and just forget about things? I don't know. That's just a little bit different to me. So, shoot.
Like Michael Thomas asks you to use your cell phone or your cell phone to get your mobile phone number. I'm sorry, I can't let anybody use my cell phone. I mean, that's just something to me. I couldn't. I don't know about that. I mean, all they gotta do is sit there and say, "Can I borrow your phone?" Get your phone and run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of touchy, but I have given a few homeless guys a few bucks. I bought a homeless dude 40 before. I was like, what I'm saying? He's like, man, I need this $1 for this. I like, bro, do you want a beer? Is that what you're asking me the money for? He like, yeah. I like, all right, I'll go get you a beer. I sat there and I drank it with him.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some walk up to my car, and they do this to a lot of people. And he's like, "Man, I desperately need some money for gas. I got to drive this far." Gave him a few dollars, and I seen him pull into a grocery store. And I thought, I know where he's going. He ain't going to get no gas. Mm-hmm. But hey, I do what I feel is right, and whatever they do with it, that's their own problem. That's their own. I mean, if they want to lie to me and say, "Hey, I need some gas money," and then whenever I see them pull out to the left instead of the right where the nearest gas station's at, and they go to the left, I see them pull to a grocery store, I know what they're going to go get. They're not going to get no gas.
It says Lenny King says, "Magic, you need some more swag on the wall." Yeah, I gotta revamp this thing a little bit. I got the little Yoshi and the Mario up there. I got to revamp it a little bit. It's been the same thing for a little bit. But most of the stuff Mill Hustle's actually sent me. What I'm saying? He sent me the socks that you see right there. You can barely see it though. Then he sent me the wallet right there. You know what I'm saying? He sent me I think he sent me the Straight Talk thing up there too. So yeah, he sent me a lot of the stuff that I have up on my wall. So yeah, Mill Hustles is a champion.
Yeah, that's bad, Lady Red. I mean, stuff like that, and Tech Right as well. I mean, wow.
Converse Shoe Tech review says you don't smoke no more. Nope, I do not smoke cigarettes anymore. I haven't smoked since January, guys. Been a long time, man. We're what? Dang, we're in June, man. 6 months. It's been 6 months since I picked up a cigarette. That's it, man.
And a little bitty town in West Tennessee. I'm telling you, if you lived in the far eastern coast of North Carolina, just say Wilmington, and you drove straight to North Carolina through all of Tennessee, that's a whole drive. That's a whole day's journey right there. I mean, it takes me about 7 hours just to get to Asheville. You know, from where it's a long drive, and I'm sure Tennessee's the same way.
Mm. Yeah, I would love to do a PO box, man, and you know, if people want to send in cards for Little John, or you know what I'm saying, letters or whatever type of stuff you want to send Little John, you know, I can do unboxings of it, whatnot, and I can hang the cards on the back or whatever. I think that would be awesome, man, to have. My wife would hate it because she hates stuff on the wall, but if it's for Little John, stuff for Little John, then yeah, it'll go. You know, don't address it to me. Address it to Little John, and she'll be like, you know, forget it. It'll be all right. I have
the only swag I have is a while back in Boost Mobile. I got one of those things. It's like a keychain that goes around your neck. You know, it's got Boost Mobile on it. And the other day I was somewhere. I got these little Total Wireless things right here. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's Total Wireless stick-ons. I'm like, dude, I gotta have one of those. He's like, take them. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll take them. So yeah, I need to get some more stuff as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Vlad, that's a very good thing to say, that you'll never touch a cigarette. That's good. If you never touch one, you'll never get addicted to it, and you gotta worry about it. Trust me. Take it from somebody who has been smoking for 18 years. Don't start it.
TechRest says, can't wait till we start going overseas for tech events. It's going to be fun with you guys. Yeah, I know, man. I was talking to CVTECH today, man, and I told him, man, that, you know, events will come our way, man. We're getting to that point, you know what I'm saying, that we're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, you know, even though CVTECH says that his channel's crawling a little bit, you know what I'm saying, but hopefully we're helping him out. Go ahead.
I need the shares. I mean, I'm sitting like 13,670, something like that, and it's just crawling along. So I needed to get. I would love to hit 20K by the end of the year, but I mean that's another 6,000 subscribers away. So I don't know.
Oh, bro, you can do it, man. Trust me, you can do it. 20K. Yeah, you got this, man. 20K. That's a. Yeah, I think that's doable, man. That's doable. Definitely.
Kevin, what do you mean 919 to 704? I know their area code is North Carolina, but yeah. Yeah, thank you, Lady Red. Thank you so much. Whew, it is getting warm. I didn't even notice hit 19K. Tech Right hit 19K. He's on the verge of 20K. Dang, man.
There you go, bro. Yeah, man. He shot up past, man.
Hitting them. I mean, I remember whenever Tech Right was like 3,000 or 4,000 subs behind me at one point, and now it's just like he's like, it
happens, man. We're all get our spikes and everything. We're all gonna grow different times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it happens to all of us, man.
Because I think I had around 6,000 or 7,000 subs. I think he had like 4,000 at that one time, and it was like all of a sudden it's like a jet.
Yeah, man. God has different plans, man. You know what I'm saying? Different. You know what I'm saying? He might have a different meal for you and me. You know, so it's all good, man.
It's 100%, man. It's 100%. That's good. Yeah. I mean, you know, you got Paul Tech sitting around 30,000. You know, you're sitting right around what, 18,000, and Tech Rice at 19. I'm still under 14,000, but hey, I thank everyone who has subscribed. You know, I mean, I am super grateful for everyone who has subscribed, who is still here. I mean, you know, it's just awesome.
Ooh, just think of those people coming into tech game right now, man. How much the struggle is.
Oh yeah, right now it's a struggle. I mean, you got rough. So many. We all got to eat, bro. Yeah, exactly. Tech right, sheet, man. That's good, man. I mean, it's good for you. Hitting 19K. I mean, you got Paul Tech sitting around 30K, and you know, Magic, you're what, around 18? I'm sitting right around 14. So I mean, shoot, we all grow at our own pace.
Draconic Warfare says, how much data you use on that net, buddy, and how does it work? Any slowdown? No, not at all. We're actually streaming right now on net, buddy. Right at the moment. We've been streaming this whole stream on net, buddy, and it seems to run even better than what it was on Cricket. I don't know about you, what you guys think. You know, I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I think it's running a lot better than it does on Cricket. I mean, I'm thankful that Cricket Wireless had that, you know, option for me to use as a hotspot all this time. You know, and I'm not going to just, you know, throw away Cricket, you know, or whatever as an option. But nah, NetBuddy, bro, it's been doing its thing, man, for sure. Let me see if I can pull it up right now.
Lady Red says, y'all and Tech Right are the only ones I trust. I appreciate that completely. I mean, you know, and I'm sure that, you know, they feel the same way. I appreciate that 100%. I would love for, you know, for all of us to meet up at like a Tech Mobile conference. That would be awesomest. That's not really a real word, but it is. It's CVTECH language. Yeah, cigarettes got me young. That's their motto. Hook 'em when they're young. Yeah, I started smoking. I was 16 years old, and I blame my first girlfriend. She got me started on cigarettes, and I've been smoking ever since. She quit, and I kept on smoking.
Mm.
I just
I'm getting about 10 megabytes right now, 10 megabits per second right now. Sitting right here, but that's with the stream going, and so it's you know, obviously.
Tech Right says, I just started rocking, and when I started uploading every day, we can chat after the stream on some tactics I use. Yeah, I mean, I there for a while, I was uploading every single day, if not every day. I was going live and uploading every single day. Here lately, I've been in kind of one of those. See, I got a really bad speech problem, impediment problem, and there's like the other day when I done my unboxing of the Cricket Wave, it took me 3 hours to make a 15-minute video and edit it down to like 10 minutes. That's how much of a struggle it was. And so there's times I'll sit down and make a video, and I have such a hard time doing it. I'm just like, I start slinging phones. I'm like, I'm done, you know. And there's times I just got to take a little bit of a break from it because, as a lot of people know about my history when I was small and what caused this speech problem, there's times it's good. I can talk fine. And there's times it rears its ugly head, and I just cannot seem to get 2 words out without it's awful. So are you going to keep that net, buddy, John? Are you going to renew it every month?
Absolutely, man.
I need to call that guy too. I need to go ahead and call that guy myself because I haven't called the guy yet. I think we lost John. I think we lost him. What's up, Take for your needs? How much is NetBuddy? NetBuddy is $60 a month, and it's unlimited, uncapped internet. But now I'm not really sure what the what they cost.
What's that? Hold on. So
9.1.
Yeah, 9.1 megabytes right there. So you know what I'm saying? That's like with me running the stream. Little John's in the background, probably playing on his phone. So yeah, I think 9.1 download is pretty good, you know, especially for.
But yeah, Converse Shoe Tech Review, NetBuddy is $60 a month for unlimited, uncapped speeds. I'm not really sure what the MiFi device costs. I know they got new ones and refurbished ones. And of course, I've not got mine yet because I haven't called the guy because I got the same email John got. So I'm going to call the guy and get it myself. So I'll have a coupon code. He has the coupon code. And if you put it in Magic Tech Review, in your first month, you'll get $15 off of the first month. So you $45 for the first month, and after that, it's $60 a month. And it's a MiFi device. You can take it anywhere.
Yeah. See right here. Look right here, guys. It's 8.8 and 4 up, you know, so, and it shoots up to like 11, 12, 13, depending, you know, and I'm not in the greatest coverage area. I actually only get 2 bars.
Smooth.
I only get 2 bars.
Pretty smooth. Have you hooked up your antenna to it yet and see if it's any better?
I have. It's I get 2 bars, guys. I'm not in like a really prime area for anything. So
neither am I. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, I would like if I was sitting right under an antenna getting 4 bars, man, I'd probably get 20 gigs down or 20 megabytes down or 25 megabytes down. But I'm not in a prime spot, and I'm still getting really good, you know?
Tech Rice says, I stuttered all throughout elementary school, middle school. I don't stutter anymore. I had to take classes. We'll see. The reason I was bullied too, so don't feel bad. Reason why I have this problem with my speech is because when I was like 5 years old, I was running through the house with a Q-tip in my ear, and I fell on it. And when I fell on the Q-tip, it shoved straight through my eardrum and into my head, which that hurt pretty bad. So they had to go in here and open my head up and fix my eardrum. And with that surgery, they told me they could affect my speech, and it did. Now, back in 2000, when I was like in my early 20s, late teens, I couldn't say 2 words without just that's how bad it was. Awful. And over the years, it's progressively got better, but it still got my times where it's like it triggers it, and it is like so frustrating. But yeah, people can be mean. Believe me, people can be mean.
Tech Rush says same experience with a sharp comb. Man, dang. I actually
also you shoved a sharp comb through your ear. Yeah, I fell on the Q-tip, and I happened to fall right on the side. I mean, that Q-tip was hanging out of my ear, and I fell on a mattress, and I just slammed the side of my head against that mattress, and all I heard was a loud pop, and everything went dark. And oh my goodness, I can still feel it today. I can go back and remember that and feel that pain. And I had surgeries, and you know, all this over my left ear right now is a patch because it completely severed my eardrum. So they had to go in there and fix it with a patch. And I used to have horrible ear infections, and it's got better over the years, though.
Yeah. What's up, Big John Tech Reviews? What's going on, man? Thank you for joining in on the stream. Just wanted to say hi right there. So
you probably had the same problem I had, Tech, right? I mean, if that much went into your ear and shattered your eardrum and everything, that's probably why you had the speech problem like I did.
Yeah, luckily when I went to Iraq and I got both my eardrums perforated because a stinger grenade went off next to my face. Luckily, I had a riot shield up. But yeah, both my eardrum. What a stinger grenade is basically a flashbang with the 1,000 pellets in it, you know. So, but it's a whole story behind that or whatever. You know, I told my guys not to throw them without letting the fuse go for like, you know, a few seconds before they throw it. But they were so scared in the riots and all that stuff that, you know, they just. So it basically the detainee picked it up, threw it right back at us, and it went off like right. You know what I'm saying? It was like right here, dude. I put up my riot shield, so like the pellets didn't get me. You know, because I wouldn't have a face, dude. If that thing would have went off right there, I literally like my face would have just been gone. You know, I could have probably been dead. But
I bet you heard ringing for days, man.
Oh yeah, it was like shh.
Oh,
it was just like I couldn't hear anything, dude. That's all I heard was just like it was just a radio station, dude. That's what it's like, a badly tuned radio station. So
I did spoke until 1 to 4 years old, but I'm fine. Lots of speech therapy. Yeah, I mean that's you know, it is. I mean it's tough. I mean, you know, and when they open me up.
Hold on, the LGB20 user says MTR should have everyone on Hangouts. Man, this dude, he be going over the phone. He'd be like, "Fuck that." What? LGB20 user, man, you can't be cursing like the first 20 seconds, bro. If you don't like something, that, man. I'm like, what?
I didn't see your comment, James Stevens, but if you see my question, how was the battery and camera on the LG Premiere Pro? I haven't even used it, to be honest, man. The cameras is about what you can expect from any kind of budget phone. It's not bad. It's not outside shots are gonna be really good. Battery, I haven't tested. I actually got to return it because I'm not going to keep a phone that costs $120 whenever I have no use for it. But the phone is good if you're looking for just a decent phone. Don't mind paying $110 for it plus tax. But honestly, there's a lot better out there. I would go with like the Fiesta 2. It's cheaper and it's a better phone than the Premiere Pro.
Draconic Warfare says we need to get a little hot Android on. Yeah, man. He be having some different schedules, man. He over there in the West Coast. I don't know where the heck he's at. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of family obligations, so I can understand why. But
I want to talk to that. I might call that guy from NetBuddy tomorrow. I might email him instead of calling him and talk to them about it, because I know some people that might really benefit from that I know. And that would help me out and help them out and everything else. And, having a MiFi device like that you can carry everywhere would be really, really awesome. So how long does the battery last in that MiFi device from a full charge?
I can't tell you, man. I always keep it plugged in. I literally always keep it plugged in. But I think I did let it go one time. And it's probably like 4, 5, or 6 hours, somewhere around there.
Because I noticed that had a what? Now, was yours a refurbished model or a new model MiFi device?
New model. That's what it looks like. At least it's a 4,500 milliamp battery. So
it's pretty good. I mean, just for a MiFi device running data, it ought to get a day or two. But
yeah. I have it on full blast, extended range, and all that. So I don't know. I keep it plugged in.
I'm gonna call the guy tomorrow. I didn't want to procrastinate this long, but I did, and hopefully he'll still want me to review it or all that after it's been a week.
Oh, it's here. Why don't we just go over? I'm gonna share it real quick. I'm gonna screen share it real quick, and I don't want to sound like an ad, but I do get a kickback off of everybody that actually orders one or whatever. So let's go ahead and show that off real quick. And if you want to order one, definitely use my coupon code, because it's definitely going to help me out, help Little John out, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the website. We're going to do this one time. So don't ask me to do it like a million times today, because I don't like to do that, man. But so you just type in netbuddy.co. And there's your NetBuddy right there. Replace your slow home internet with the unlimited 4G, LTE, cellular internet from NetBuddy right there. $60 a month, no data limits, no throttling, no contracts, no credit checks. And like CVTECH mentioned, you do get $15 off your first one, so it's $45. I'm gonna show you that real quick. If I can go, I don't like the way they set this up right now. So I'm gonna go to cart. I gotta tell them about that. I don't like the way their thing was a little bit different on that cart. Let's go to shop. Return to shop. Here we go.
While we're at it, does that $60 does that include taxes or is there taxes added on to that?
No, it includes everything. So I'm gonna show you right here. Activated SIM card with unlimited data right there. The 60. This is what I have right here. The Netgear Unite Explorer. Let me see here. Unite Pro. Yeah, this is what I got right here. The Netgear Unite Explorer right there with rugged hotspot. That's what I got, 110. So I don't know how this one is. I'm pretty sure it's pretty good too as well. Oh, it says right there, refurbished Unite Pro. Oh, actually, this looks like it. They look the same, dude. They actually look the same. I don't know if they might be the same actual device, because this is where the antennas plug in and everything. So yeah, so it's looks $60 for a refurbished model. So basically, you would add this to the cart. So let's see here. So you use
AT&T Converse. They use AT&T. I was wondering what kind of service they use.
Okay, so look, and so you see $60 right there, and then what you do, apply coupon code. You type in Magic Tech Review right there. Boom. Apply coupon, and then once you apply the coupon, right there, your total is save $15, and your total is $45, and you're good to go. You just order that, buy now, bam, and then yes, I do get a monthly kickback off that. So yeah, you'd be helping me out every month as long as you keep the service. So, I know that that's not like the prime reason why you would get it, but that is one of the nice things that, about that. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. I mean, you're using AT&T service, so you're going to get good speeds, decent speeds. If you're out and about and you want to use it, you're going to always get good speeds. And the good thing about it is you said that all the taxes is included, as well as, it's unlimited, uncapped, which is really awesome that they can do that and not charge an arm and a leg, not charge $100 for the unlimited, something like that. That's really good.
Oh, Tech Rants. I think Tech Rants dropped 99 cents. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I'm sorry if I didn't mention you, or if I didn't mention that. Tech Rants, thank you for the 99 cents donation, bro. I always appreciate you, man. And, always drop a little change in for me. I appreciate that. I just saw that. I don't know if I said it or not.
David Wilson, that's only data. There's no talking text included. It's only a data-only service.
Yeah. No Xfinity here. Sorry.
Is Moto G6 Play a good phone, and is it still at Walmart? Yes, Z-Man. The Moto G6 Play is a really good phone, and it is still at Walmart for the Boost Mobile for $79. Big John wants to know how long is the coupon code good for? And yes, James Stevens, the Stylo 3 is better than the Premiere Pro.
Okay.
But Big John Tech wants to know how long is the coupon code good for, John?
Shoot, I don't know. I guess it'll just keep on going until it keeps going. I don't know. There's no expiration date, I guess. But
you're welcome. You're welcome, Z-Man. I'm always here to help. And also, I want to go through this in here. If you're not subscribed to me, CVTECH, I do my live streams as well. My live streams is centered around answering every single comment that comes in. I normally don't have a topic when I go live. It's just like a live tech Q&A to answer everybody's questions. And there's times I talk for like an hour and a half just answering questions. So, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell, and that'd be awesome. That helps a lot. The Stylo 3, is about the same price as the Fiesta or as the Premiere Pro LTE. And with the Stylo 3, you get a fingerprint scanner, you get a bigger display, you get the stylus, and a better overall experience. The Premiere Pro is really not worth $110. It's not. So I would definitely say the Stylo 3 over the Premiere Pro LTE.
I'm sorry, guys, man. I got allergies like crazy, so I've just been like, I don't know. Had any of y'all been having that issue? Just like your nose is just like, ugh. I've been using like a little nasal spray. It's been all right, but it's still kind of flaring up every once in a while. So let me check on Little John actually real quick, guys. Hold on.
I'll hold the fort down
where
here.
he actually fell asleep at.
But yeah, does LG Stylo 3 or ZTE Z Max Pro? I never owned a Z Max Pro. I do have a ZTE Blade Z Max from Metro, and I gotta say the Blade Z Max is a better phone in my personal opinion overall. But the ZTE Z Max Pro, I never owned that phone, so I had no experience with it. I saw the Stylo 3 at Best Buy for $50 new. Wow, that's a deal. Michael Thomas, the Moto G6 Play, the screen size is 18:9, a 5.7-inch display, 18:9 ratio, and it looks pretty doggone good. $50 for what? Carrier Tech, right? $50? mean that's a good deal, man.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and go, guys, because Little John's asleep, so I don't want to wake him up. But
okay.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go. I don't know, CVTECH, what's going on, man? You gonna go live or what?
I'm really not sure. I'm gonna go live for just a little bit. So if y'all want to join in, I'm planning on going live for a little bit after this stream to just answer some questions. Be sure to come on over to my channel and ask all your questions maybe didn't get answered tonight. I'll try my best to answer all those questions.
All right. It's big, just to answer Big Sean Tech Review real quick. It's a reoccurring charge on your credit card. So if you use a credit card, it's gonna be a reoccurring charge every month, basically.
I'll be there with bells on. I will answer your question, Michael Thomas, in my live stream when I start up here in a minute.
Yeah, I'll join in. I can't be loud because Little John's asleep, so I can watch, but I can't. Oh, Rose Jane, hi, bye. Hi, Rose Jane. Bye, Rose Jane.
All right, hey, Rose Jane, how you doing?
Right. Thank you, everybody, for joining on in. Go ahead and subscribe to CVTECH if you have not. Yeah, I guess, and that's about it. Peace out. Thank you guys for the donations. Absolutely, as always. No matter how big and small, they all appreciate every single one of them. All right, later, everybody. Yeah, we've been on here. We've been on here for a long time. All right, peace out, guys. All right, go ahead and join on into CVTECH. All right, peace out, guys.